Hi, Deborah Roth here at Spirited Musings, and it's been a long time, since May 1st actually, since May Day, that I've connected with you. And a lot's happened over that last month, and what I've particularly been experiencing, although I don't know that there's a time in our lives when we don't experience lots of different exciting life passages in our own lives and in the lives of those people that we love, but I've definitely been experiencing some significant ones over the last month, over the month of May, and wanted to share with you in particular one of the ones that we all, I can't imagine anyone who hasn't already or who will celebrate it with someone you love, experience the happy occasion of a graduation. And nowadays, of course, we know that there's graduations from nursery school and elementary school, but the big ones too, of course, from high school, from college, from graduate school. And interestingly enough, this time last year, we were celebrating the graduation of our older son from law school, which was very wonderful. This year, there's no one in my immediate family graduating, but I just watched a video online from my alma mater, Mount Holyoke College, and they have a particularly exquisite, I got teary-eyed watching it, obviously I'm connected to the place emotionally, but a really beautiful graduation ritual in which all of the current graduates carry a laurel chain, and it's a tradition that's been going on in the college for years, and the same florist has been creating the laurel chain for 101 years. So all the graduates carry this laurel chain down through a gauntlet of all the alums from 50, 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, but all the alums. And it's such a deep connection to the legacy that these young, in this case, young women are entering. So I've given you the link, the YouTube link for that, just because it might be interesting for you to see a very unusual, very beautiful graduation ceremony. We're all familiar with all the pomp and circumstance that comes with traditional graduation ceremonies. But in my book, Circle of One, I also share a couple other right-minded ways, R-I-T-E, minded ways to acknowledge and celebrate special passages, special graduations in particular, in our lives. And I wanted to share a few of them with you today, which can be, carried over into other life transitions as well. But we'll focus on graduations right now because it is the graduation time of year. Now, when I graduated with my master's degree in '96, my mother gave me this beautiful, I don't know if you can see it, lapis necklace. And my master's degree was on, my thesis was on the power of transformative ritual. Specifically, it was entitled Weaving a Path to Wholeness Through Women's Ritual in the Four Elements. So not only was it this beautiful lapis necklace that my mom gave me, but it has a star and a sun and a moon on it because she knew my astrological connection. And I passed it around the table when we all went out for dinner, my two sons and my husband and my mom and I, and asked everyone just to do a little blessing with it. So literally, whenever I put this necklace on, it takes me back to all the wishes and all the congratulations that my family bestowed on me on that very special day. Another thing that you can do, and this was a ceremony that I created for the daughter of a dear friend of ours. She grew up with the older son that graduated a year ago from law school. And I asked everyone at her graduation party to bring a charm. And this isn't the necklace itself. This is actually one that I created with the women in my family for another occasion, but I wanted to give you an idea. So everybody brought a different charm. And then I brought a bunch of beads, so you can't really see them, but there are lots of different charms on here. There's sunfish, there's a little goddess figure, there's moons and stars. And as we were beading this necklace for the graduating senior, I asked everyone just to say a little something about what they loved about her or what they wished for her life going forward as she set off in the world, in her case on to college. And so she has that necklace now imbued with all of those similar wishes for her. The other thing that I've done for my boys is I've created, again, this is not theirs because they have theirs, but this is one that was created for me, a book that was called This Is Your Life. and it had pictures. Well, like I said, this is me. It had pictures and mementos of all the different parts of their life. So I encourage you to think of really sweet, different ways that you can celebrate the graduates in your life this spring and make them feel extra special on top of whatever traditional graduation ceremony they have going. Let me know what you come up with. I'd love to hear your stories.